Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to today's video. On the date it's being recorded, it is Monday, October 28th, 2024. It's now a little bit after 8 o'clock. And I just got off work. And I could have asked someone to take me home, like come get me, take me home, but I'm not going to, because, well, let's just say that within the last few weeks, subconsciously, I've been feeling like I've been a burden to everybody. Let's just say that. And I'm not going to dive any deeper than that. So if there's something you want to say about it, say it in the comments, but I will not dive into it. Thank you very much. So, work wasn't too bad. I've kind of been ignoring people off and on all day, but not just because I was, busy with work, but just been going through it here, man. And just going through it by, like, waiting for my end time, then, so be it. I mean, hell, I already accepted the fact that, when there is life, there is death. But I mean, eventually things will die. Whether it be plants, since it's that time of year when all the trees and grass and most of the main plants are starting to die out, at least until spring. All the bugs start to die until spring. Since we're getting to the time of year where it starts getting pretty cold. I don't know. Sorry if I keep sounding like I'm a sad, whiny piece of shit, but it's just what I honestly feel like, I mean, usually what I do is that, if I'm real upset about something, when, no one else can really help me out or whatever. Because here's the thing. When it comes to, like if something major happened and I need, advice, I never go out my way and ask for advice. But the only way I would ask for advice is if someone subtly either brings up the idea of asking for advice, or if it's a topic of what I need advice on, then I'll, spill it out. But I'm not going out of my way to actually say I need advice. Why? Because I hate making that first initial move to be put on the spot. Because I hate being put on the spot, period. It don't matter what it is. Like, if I'm in an area, like if I'm in a room with people I don't know, or at least know of, and I'm told that, that I need to like give a speech on like something kind of basic for 5 minutes, I'm gonna end up lyrically I'm gonna end up shitting myself, because I'll end up saying something that I didn't want to say, even if I practiced it beforehand. Like if I'm giving a short little speech in front of under 10 people, we're good, we're chilling, I'll be fine, I can easily manage that. But if it's damn near 100 people or more, I don't know if I can handle that, honestly. Because that's when the anxiety hits, and I'll end up losing my shit. More likely figuratively, but probably not literally. But, well, I mean, you never know. I guess it depends on the situation. I've yet to experience that, which, God forbid. Especially in that job interview I had earlier this month to, get on the city council. I saw an opportunity, I took it, and I really hated the fact that they put me first, because I didn't know what kind of questions to expect. I honestly hate that. If I'm in front of a group, there weren't even that many people for that. It was probably at most, God, I don't know, probably at least, probably close to 25 people. And I still kind of got up there and kind of shat myself. Figuratively, not literally. Because I was hoping... Because honestly, I was kind of hoping it would be a regular interview. To where, I go and have the interview, and as soon as I'm done, leave. And they'll, call me back the next day or whatever and be like, we're sorry, but you didn't get this position, or congratulations, you got this position. But, yeah, I don't know, I feel like I shat myself. But also going back on the whole, asking for advice thing, that if I'm upset about something, I never hardly tell anybody my own problems, because I hate telling people my own problems. Because in my mind, if you have your own personal problems, you gotta keep all those problems to yourself and find your own way on how to cope or, you know, figure it out. But me, I almost rarely never tell anybody my own problems, no matter how, like, major it is. Like, it could be something as simple as, oh man, I got fired from my job and I have all these taxes I have to pay and I have no money because I don't have a job at the moment. To something as high up as, I don't know, let's just say in a hypothetical case, let's say that I got arrested for some crime and I have to pay like $1 million for a bond. And if I don't come up with the money within X amount of time, I'm gonna end up going to jail. I mean, that wouldn't happen, but it's just, you know, in a hypothetical case. I don't know. I don't know, I just feel like my main problem right now is, like, how my life is. Now, you know, don't get me wrong. I have a stable job. You know, I'm at least bringing home some sort of income, you know, at least every month. Because sometimes I get paid 2 or 3 times a month, depending on how many weekends there are. Most of the time it's 2, but most of the time I get paid twice a month. And you know, sometimes I might be lucky and get paid 3 times a month, and, you know, once a year or so, or once every couple months or so, end up with like a bonus, which, you know, would be nice. It helps keep more money in my pocket, and, you know, all that. I don't know. But yeah, I have a job. I have a stable job. I'm bringing home income. I mean, I might not have a lot of bills anymore. I don't have a car, but I'm slowly working on it. I was trying to get my license before it started getting colder out, like before winter, but that ain't gonna happen. So I might as well just start grinding it out during the spring. That way I have my license on my next birthday, which will be June of next year. But then also I gotta, like, I don't know. Honestly, I wish I was a teenager, because I feel like I have a whole bunch of stress about stuff nowadays. Like, I'm stressed on, well, for one, I'm stressed on my own, like, relationships, no matter who it is, like friends, family, potential partners. Because I was thinking about this the other day, and I told my friend this. I'm like, look, I think I know why I've been single for well over 6 years now. Because it'll be 6 years in December since I've been single. But I think honestly it's because I'm still kind of dwelling in the past, like as like a trauma response. Because, well, let's think about it for a second. My last relationship was in, mid-late 2018, which was coincide the same amount of time that, just a fresh high school graduate, getting my first actual job, starting college, and still doing some of my same, like my extracurricular activities, which will be like doing this YouTube channel and of course scouting, at least for a couple of years. And on top of all of that, the whole thing with Dad happened. And then I also had a girlfriend too at the time. Because I try to bury shit down as much as I possibly can. And honestly, honestly, I try to use all of those as a distraction from the whole Dad situation. Because if there's one thing I don't like doing, is being stressed. And I was always stressed out enough for the first half of 2018, because it makes sense, because I was stressed out and trying to make sure that I was able to graduate on time. And I did. I was able to graduate. Everything was all done. I was up to at least a passing grade in all my classes except for English. We just got done with a project and I had to wait on my grade on that. And as long as it was a passing grade, I would be able to graduate. And soon enough, that grade came out and it was at a passing grade. And I just barely graduated high school. And thank God. That's one less thing I have to worry about ever again. I never have to deal with high school. Or, just, standardized schooling ever again. I don't have to do that shit anymore. In my next life I will, but in this life, nope. Never again. I mean, I still occasionally see some of my old teachers here and there. Occasionally, but it's rare, but I occasionally see them from time to time. Actually, it don't feel too bad out here today. Well, not today, but tonight. It don't feel too bad at all. But yeah, I really, because I was trying to use everything else going on in my life at the moment as a distraction. Because even though initially I didn't even want to go to college, because I saw how much my older sister was in debt because of, going to college. She's like $100,000 in debt with, like student loans and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that shit. That was my initial thing. That's like sophomore, junior year of, high school. But then senior year, I was kind of enticed and kind of pressed into, okay, probably should at least go to college, and because you're either gonna have to go straight into the workforce or go into college, and also kind of go into the workforce. So either way, you're gonna be going into the workforce. It's either you want to do factory for 60 years, or you want to have an actual good career. For, no more than 8 years max. So I was like, alright, fine. I subtly kind of switched over to going to college. Because my original college plan was to, because I was going to, stay at Ohio State. I was supposed to stay at Ohio State for 2 years here in Marion, at my local campus, for, my career path I wanted to do, or my major I wanted to do. And then spend my last 2 years down in Columbus. But then that would mean I would have to commute to and from school every day for 2 years. And I'm not sure if I even wanted to do that. So at the end of my first college semester, I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I can do this anymore. There's just too much going on right now. So I dropped out of college. And I did say that one day I will be back, go back to college, whether it be Ohio State again or somewhere else. I don't know. But either way, I would be back. And I do want to go back, but it's kind of been sitting on the back burner ever since. Because I didn't want to, do it because of how stressful I was with the whole dad thing. I mean, it didn't start settling down until like a week or two after the funeral, but then, November rolled around, and Dad's birthday, with it being the first birthday of, since he's gone, and then Thanksgiving, or first Thanksgiving without him, and then our first Christmas without him. I mean, me and Katrina definitely have had this type of conversation before, but how there's always that one family member that was like the glue to the entire family to make sure that, shit doesn't hit the fan. Like, that was Dad. He really was the glue to the entire family. But, now that he's gone, honestly, I feel like the whole family's starting to fall apart, for better or worse. I don't know. There's just a lot to think about, honestly. Let's see here. But yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent a little bit, but I just don't like to spill out my problems to other people. I mean, I know it's kind of not healthy to do that, just bottling up all your emotions inside. And then when the slightest thing hits, you just explode. And, honestly, the whole bottling up emotion thing, I feel like I got that from Mom, because she also kind of bottles up emotions and then eventually just lays it all out. But she will actually tell other people her problems. Not me. I'm more conservative when it comes to my emotions. Like, it's my emotions, my problems. And I have to deal with it myself. And it's no one else's job or duty to do anything with the emotions that I got, except me. Which I know it's kind of bad, but, it is what it is. Dad was more like, if something was getting him all pissed off, he would just explode right then and there. He didn't even have to let it all cook inside. Me, I keep it bottled up and let it cook. Now, Katrina's kind of like Dad in a way, like in a lot of ways. Like, emotionally, she's definitely more like Dad. Because I remember when the two of them were fighting, especially during her teenage years and, all of that, and dealing with her baby daddy and all that. The two of them definitely fought at each other quite a lot. And we've had the police come to the house several times because of it. And what I do every time when they were fighting, I was cleaning my room. And I was kind of tidying it all up, reorganizing. That took a few hours. And one night they were fighting, I was taking trash out, and I was taking trash outside the house. And then I opened the door to the driveway, and right then and there was a cop there. I'm like, God damn it. And he was asking me what was going on. I'm like, how the hell would I know? I'm busy cleaning my own room. I mean, I don't know if that's kind of a trauma response. I don't know. See, when it comes to people fighting, if it doesn't involve me, I stay the hell out of it. Like, if it has absolutely nothing to deal with me, I stay out of it as much as I possibly can. I just kind of, just stand there. Ugh. Now a whole nother thing about Katrina, her baby daddy thing, like when it first ever happened, the very first person she ever told, like, oh hey, I hooked up with, with so and so. The first person she ever told that to, me. Now my initial reaction is like, are you serious? You think this is Alabama? But yeah, whatever that she said something about it, but like, was I really the person that she had to tell it to? Well, out of everybody in the house, I was probably her safest option, because mom probably would have took it in and then just went the other way and told dad. But if she told dad, it would have been hell right then and there. Now I also still have a whole slew of other problems going on in my life that are stressing me out. But honestly, right now at this point, I feel like a relationship, like getting into a relationship, is like my main thing. Now I know people are going to end up saying, well, don't worry about getting yourself into a relationship. You will get into one when one is presented to you. And I'm like, yeah, cool. When's that going to happen? Because, I've been waiting. Because, it took me at least 2 or 3 years to get over the breakup with my ex. And, I was just... Yeah, it wasn't until, like, 2021 when I've at least got over Sydney. That wasn't smart for me to just let her go. Well, if she didn't feel the kindling there, then it had to be done, but it is what it is. Did I wanted us to break up, like, initially? No, of course not. I mean, yeah, I've had girlfriends before, but the thing is that she was my first, like, post high school relationship. Like, she was probably my first serious relationship. I mean, yeah, we were only together for like 4 months, but she was... Yeah. I honestly don't know anymore. But yeah, anyways, I originally told my friend the other day that when it comes to me and relationships, I'm more likely just emotionally unavailable. Because, okay, here's a little story time. So towards the end of, I don't know. How far back would that technically be? Technically, it would go back to, I guess, like, around December of 2022. So we're going back 2 years. I was talking to this girl, Jasmine. I mean, I've known her for a little while, but I never, like, known her on, that kind of level. And then I kind of initially was like, because I kind of, in a way, started doing something that may be presented as toxic behavior, but I don't know. But I would like send her money over Cash App in order to, get her attention. I'd give her money for like, whenever she needed something like food or like diapers or, stuff like that, because she does have a kid. And then I'd also, let's just say that I would occasionally buy like nudes of her. Occasionally. Not all the time, occasionally. Last time I did was around my birthday last year. Or no. It was around New Year's-ish this year. And, because, I was, at work. This was when I was still in housekeeping at the time. I just got done cleaning all the stuff that I would, normally would have done. I was just sitting down, relaxing for the last, 10, 15 minutes before I had to go downstairs to get unsituated. And in that process of me sitting there, I find that even though I was talking to her, and she was single at the time, I found out that she was dating someone right behind my back, even though we were still talking. Now, I got upset about that. And then, I didn't talk to her for damn near almost a year and a half. And then around New Year's this year, she sends me a message on Facebook like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? And then she was like, are you still mad at me? And I'm like, initially I'm like, yes, I'm still mad at you because I was trying to get with you and you pull a complete 180, go after some other guy that, I've known since high school. He's kind of a deadbeat in a way. And, you just, you ripped out my heart and you ripped out my heart, threw it on the ground, and then tap danced on it. And she tried to, keep it all, nonchalant and kind of like, kind of keep it mellow or whatever. And I'm like, oh no, there's no way. There's no way that you're gonna act like nothing ever happened. There's no way. So I initially told her, no, I'm not mad at you. And I came up with some bullshit like, I'm just mad at myself for, believing that I could put myself out there to, someone that I want. Just so that way they can pull a complete 180 on me. And be like, screw you. I'm going after this guy. I don't care about you anymore. Thanks for giving me money. Speaking of money, I've given her almost $2,000 within a span of like almost a year and a half. Almost. Now, I know that's a lot of money, and I definitely could have used that money on myself, but I'm just like, I was trying to give her money to have her like notice me, but when I kept doing it, I think she kind of took advantage of it. I don't know who's the piece of shit in that. I don't know if she would be the piece of shit or if I'm the piece of shit, or if it's both of us. I don't know. Right now, I think it's the both of us that are the piece of shits. So, now, I don't know if I'm kind of in the same situation now, but I mean, in a way, I kind of am. Well, okay, so let's put it this way. So, this next kind of situation, it's kind of been ongoing since around like May-ish, give or take. And okay, let's see here. We're gonna call her Tanya. Okay, we're gonna call her Tanya. She's a year older than me, but we're both born in the same month, in June, and we're both Geminis. Now, she is a single mother, but yeah, I think that's all enough basic background info on her that I'm gonna give out. The only thing that's not 100% correct about her is her name, because I'm changing her name to make it seem more anonymous. So we're calling her Tanya. So I've known her for at least since middle school, so about 10 years or so. Although we never actually spoke to each other. I mean, we did a little bit in, middle school and high school, but within the last couple months, since about May, we've been Snapchatting a lot, off and on. Although within the last few weeks, not as much. But we'll get to that point in a little bit. She made a post on Instagram, and then about a day or two later, she comments on it, on her own post, and tags me in it. And the comment on it pretty much says that I should totally spoil her since we're born within the same week, just a year apart. And I'm like, well, let's talk about when I'm like awake and we'll kind of go from there. And she's like, bet. So a couple hours later, I wake up. I mean, we're kind of talking about it, and I give her some money, because, we're both Geminis. Oh, and by the way, Jasmine is a Aquarius, but she's a February Aquarius. Take that information what you want, and see if that makes either one of us a piece of shit. But anyways, So I give her some money for a birthday outfit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, she looked really hot in said outfit. And, every once in a while, I would send her money for, like, food or drinks when she goes to the bar. Or I'll just be, that kind spirit and just give her money just 'cause. Or if I'm, like, paying for her nails to get done. So, within ever since around May, I've given her probably damn near close to $2,000 as well. So, yeah. And I've also kind of subtly nudged at the fact that I did like her and, and all of that. But all she's really told me is that, well, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I'm like, all right, fine, that's fair, but, Oh, yeah, it's trash night. I don't know. Now, I know initially she's not really my type, but I don't know. Now, I will say that back in, what was it? July, August, somewhere around there. There was another repeat of what happened back in 2021, in which there was a website, an anonymous website, where anyone can post anyone's nudes, and and Tanya in retrospect, she was one of the victims. And on said website, someone did upload some nudes of her. I mean, they're not like too gruesome, but yeah, they're not too gruesome. It's just, they're just titty pics at most. I mean, I seen them, but I was like, and yeah. Now, did I have anything to do with that website? Of course not. The way how I see nudes is this. Regardless if you are dating the sender or not, or if you buy them off of someone on, like, I don't know, OnlyFans, or they just do like individual content, if you get nudes off of somebody, no matter how you do it, whether they're just given to you or if you pay for them, the person that is sending you the nudes is entrusting you, showing off their body to you. Whether it be like them in a certain pose or whatever kind of like pic and or vid it is. Like, if you're ever given a nude from anybody, you better keep it between yourself and the person that you got it from, however you obtained it. Now, if you're like a group of guys that just, puts it out there in like a Discord server, which rumor has it there is one out there with a whole bunch of nudes of chicks in my hometown. Why? I don't know. But if you're gonna do that, you don't even deserve to have access to the internet. Like, if you want to distribute a bunch of like nudes on the internet, just look at porn. Like, seriously, subscribe to someone's OnlyFans, watch their videos, look at their pics, do whatever you want with them. Same thing with like original content or like customizable content that you were given organically, or if you like paid for. Enjoy that, I mean, yeah, I have received my fair share of nudes in the past, but almost all my nudes I get come from partners that I've had. And yeah, I still have nudes of all my exes. I just don't really look at them that often. Or even like people's nudes that I've like bought from with like actual money. I occasionally look at them, but I'm keeping that shit to myself. Because the way how honestly, it's honestly a level of trust. Like, that person sending you nudes or whatever, they're trusting you to keep them, hold on to them, and do whatever the hell you want with them. Like, if you want to just like have it on a folder on your phone and just look at it from time to time, cool. Keep it hidden, keep it to yourself. Or if you just wanted to look at it on like, I don't know, like Snapchat or something and let it disappear forever, and while you're like, I don't know, choking the chicken or something, and it just goes away forever and you can't see it ever again, cool, whatever. But 9 times out of 10 people are going to want to screenshot it, and if you do, keep it to yourself, or ask the person if they can screenshot it if they send it to you over like Snapchat or something. And if the person don't care, then like, if they don't care how you save them to your phone, just keep it to yourself. It's one thing I don't like about guys, because I mean, I get it. Most of us guys, me being included, are kind of horny and a little desperate, little flobby things. And we want to see a hot girl with a nice rack, a nice ass, a nice kitty, some combination of 2 of those, or all 3 of them. And if you want to see, like, I don't know, that's just my stand on guys getting nudes. Like, if you want to keep the nude for yourself, keep it to yourself. But that conversation is honestly between you and the sender. If you ask if you can save it to your phone in any way, shape, or form, ask them, and then, you know, after that you can do whatever you want with it. You can choke the chicken to it every once in a while or every day or whatever. But just keep it to yourself, god damn it. Alright. We're back to the house almost. I gotta get the trash outside. And election day is like literally next week. And I'm gonna throw this out there. I may be a Republican, and one thing I hate about the Republican Party right now is that I hate how religious it's become. Honestly, religion is nothing but a cult. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care if you're a Christian, Jew, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, Shintoist, whatever. I hate you. With every fiber of my body, I hate you. It's religious people that is ruining this world. Especially ruining this country. So therefore, even though I'm a registered Republican, I'm putting it out on record that I will not be voting for Donald Trump. Even though I do think he will win the presidency, I myself am not voting for him. And I'm not voting for Kamala either. It's two things I hate. Is that I hate extreme religious people and communists. And it's just unfortunate that both of our major candidates are just that. Trump is a hardcore religio, and Kamala is a communist. And so therefore, when I'm voting for president, I will waste away my vote and vote for someone third party. I don't care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.